Okay, spoiler. It was Gwen just like literally 1v9, but I don't know like because as you'll see, we get really ahead. Jungle, mid, and bot. So like 4 roles are really ahead. Sona's ahead. Um, and we have so much pick potential with like Zoe Bubble and Ashar. They don't have cleanse on Ezreal. Like they're not trying to win. I don't know. Obviously, they're okay. Okay, again, this is before we had the conversation about like getting prio early. But I feel like there's literally no world I can get prio versus Karma Ezreal.
Yeah, you get fucked.
I'm pretty sure like so. This is why I'm just like, all right, I'm just gonna chill here. Yeah, okay. We're chilling. We'll take the shove in. That's how we kind of play it. I get a nice double Q there for not too much of a trade, and we get okay. Yeah, I took that for free, no reason. Yeah, and then I took that for free. I was like, okay, fuck. Okay, now we gotta chill. So I stand a little further back. I bait the Q.
Yeah, like you're taking too much damage, but you know what you should be doing.
Yeah. I mean, the RQ from Karma, I took both hits at that. That's so bad. I heal preemptively, so like Ash can get out for the movement speed. I don't
This
know
is
why she
really
takes all these.
similar to the Caitlyn one.
Yeah, Loki. Yeah, it kind of
Very
is.
similar,
But
like exact same
yeah,
situation.
no, but we're chilling here. We like obviously I'm. What was I playing that game? Was I playing Nami? I forget. Janet.
Lulu.
Lulu. I can't heal. This one I can heal, I guess. And yeah, it's not that bad.
Yeah, you're in a losing lane, so you're gonna lose HP, but you're just poking
Oh,
them well and getting mana flow.
if you press O, she also has no, no, never mind. Sorry, I thought she had longsword. Never mind.
Oh,
That
Ezreal?
must have been. No. I played a game relatively recently, maybe in the last 5 days,
Mm-hmm.
where one of my ADCs had longsword triple pot.
Oh,
So
I
like
see.
they had,
Okay.
yeah, but obviously this is not one of those games.
So far, everything looks good. I'd say the only thing that I noticed that you didn't
Yeah,
mention
there you're not
is
taking
sweep.
advantage of.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
I was just gonna say the only thing I mentioned that you could have done differently was have a sweeper, because for this
Yeah,
timing, like if you swept the tribush instead of warding it, you'd know there's no wards for your kindred to gank, and like in the range versus range, having sweeper is more valuable than the ward.
yeah.
That's the only thing so far, though. Everything else looks good.
Yeah. They obviously kindred there, or actually I don't know.
We'll
I
speed
feel
through
like they.
this because it's very. We
Like,
basically covered most of laning
yeah,
stuff
yeah,
in
yeah,
Lua game. Like,
yeah.
so what happened here?
Forgot. Oh, we got hit by that, and then Ezreal goes in. I block body block. I think she lives. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Or okay, never mind. I lied. I try my best. I try my best.
AD kills himself. This is good. You also fake recall to make them push, or like you just press B,
Yeah.
incentivize them to push more.
That's so much XP on Sona. Like
I would have seen it
I
and hard
honestly,
checked.
honestly, good death. Good death. Thank you for the XP, man.
Yeah, for real.
I'm level 5.
And
Yeah.
you made it.
I'm
Did you buy
gonna
tier?
come
Yeah, you
back.
did. Nice.
Sorry.
I
There's
asked if
nothing
you went
happening.
tier. Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I always go tier. I always go tier, and I told you that like I went the build with like I immediately went Seraphs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. This game, I feel super strong. All the XP was really nice. I have rank 3 W like which. So all of their like we're basically I feel immune to their poke. He kind of like kills himself here, so I'm like let's go in. Obviously we get both of their flashes. I think they both die here.
They should both die to Zoe.
Yeah. They have Zoe, like all those sums. Yeah, so they both die. They overextended. Um, I don't know why, but that's true, I guess. They forget that like Sona, Ash can run them down, please.
The only thing I noticed that you didn't do is that you should have insta-based. Uh,
I
like,
walked all the way out there.
so here, you still want the
Yeah,
XP of this. I would walk into this bush and base. like
Yeah,
just beyond
yeah. I
staging.
sometimes do that. I sometimes don't. I just feel like I don't know
Just
what I
look at
was.
this timing. Like if you pressed B right then, Karma's base
Yeah,
timer was 9 seconds, and you recalls 8, so you would have been on the map same time as him.
yeah. That's true. That's true. I don't know why I AFK. I think I just like pinged them. Wait. Can you press O? Can you press
To get
O?
your quests. Yeah, you
Yeah,
got your
that's my
quest from it.
quest. Yeah. If you look, I was waiting for the timer. I was waiting for the timer.
Right. So you
I,
greeted for
I,
your
trust
quest.
me, trust me, I would have. I trust me. I trust me. I would have done exactly what you said. Don't worry.
No, I get you. Yeah, I think you would have too. You. This
I
is.
always like this is always like the weird time. I feel like I always like there's some fight that happens like before 8 minutes, which is I feel like maybe the fastest you can get your support item.
Yeah.
So like I'm always at this awkward like 300 like 80 at this point in time. And so like I greeted obviously the timer, the tempo timer to get my support item because I'm playing Sona and there's like a lower chance of me roaming and my top is getting like fucked. Please don't contest Grobs is my line of thinking, right?
Right.
Um so I'm like, okay, I'm gonna come back here anyways. I don't feel like I need to roam. So I just let me just get my thing. We're just gonna ping like, hey, Karma's on the map before me. That's it. Um, but I just want my quest, so that's the only like. Yeah, trust me, I would have done what you said.
So when would it
If
be
it was,
better to insta base though, instead of
um,
roam?
okay. To be fair, okay, I almost never roam. Like here, I almost never roam. I
Uh huh.
always roam after a back timer.
Mm-hmm.
I sometimes roam like if both of us are staying and like let's say like their mid laner is overextended, then I'll roam from bot. But
Right.
there's very few instances where I'll roam mid.
Right.
It's more often I'm roaming from base. I'll probably say like I probably roam from bot 20% of the time compared to roaming from base to mid would be like 80%.
Right. Okay,
And it's
that
go
makes
one
sense.
to four.
And
Yeah.
also, do you know how to evaluate? Because you were saying the right things. You're like, okay, I shouldn't go to the grubs because we just did something baller. So you can greed for this because like
Yeah.
that's what I'm trying to get at. Why can you greed for this?
I think we saw Gwen top.
Mm-hmm.
Right
You
down.
know this is gone,
Yeah.
and then
Or I think
also,
she was. Yeah, so we want to be also a little suspect of like maybe she's on our top jungle because Kindred was bought for that gank, right?
mm-hmm, exactly.
Gwen has the opportunity, but we don't know. So I mean, Aatrox also can't face check necessarily because like Gwen, like at this point in time, if she's not six, I don't know what Gwen is doing.
Yeah,
I mean, we can see based off of the replay that she's six, but around this time, junglers are probably six or like
exactly.
hitting.
But
So
basically, when this kill happens, you just
uh
basically just look at the map real quick. Like you know your top lane's
yeah,
getting
yeah,
pushed in, your top
yeah,
killer's
yeah,
up,
yeah.
so you don't need to
I
be
used to
anywhere.
do
So
that.
greed
Yeah,
is
yeah.
what you do.
Whenever I'm basing, there I don't like press P and just like AFK in the store. I usually look around the map. Even during lane, I like look around the map. If I see like contact happening top lane, I like watch the fight really. I like maybe this is not good for my lane. I like quickly step back for a quick second and like spectate. I don't know if that's probably not obviously ideal for my lane. But usually I feel like I have enough control of my lane. If I'm doing that. Obviously like if it's an intense situation bot lane, I'm not gonna pan my camera. I'm not faker or anything, right?
Right, I get you.
But
No, it's good.
yeah,
It's good what you're doing so far. No
yeah.
issues.
Like I probably pan my camera here. I'm not doing anything. Like look, I'm AFK. I'm literally AFK. I'm looking top.
Yeah, you're just watching top. That's true.
Yeah, I'm watching. Like I don't need to help Ash. Ash probably has items to like farm under tower herself, right?
Yeah.
Sure.
So far, everything's been pretty standard. They took 3 plates. You guys
Yeah,
didn't
yeah,
die. I think this is
yeah.
a good
I
spot.
feel
You
like
guys should win.
only like time I truly made like really bad mistakes. I dodged there. I'm expecting like okay, we can definitely fight this. I'm like okay, fight.
Perfect.
He
Yeah.
eased into perfect ult. I flashed. I don't think I had to flash there, but I was like I don't want to risk it. I feel like his auto attack timer wasn't coming up, but I flashed. I was like I don't know. I don't want to risk it.
This game's chill. All right, where should he
Yeah,
go?
yeah. We're ahead for the most part. It's only top side that's like ooh e.
So where should
But
you
we're
go
like
for
okay,
this?
let's just play top. We got a bot mark for Kindred. This is perfect. Dragon is up. I don't want to look top. I'm not looking top. I'm not looking top. Nothing's happening top. We pretend. Hey, honestly, I could have roamed top. I'll be frank, I did not look top, but maybe I could have looked top here. look how low they are. I don't know
So
if he
this
can
guy's gonna
somehow
eat
survive.
this wave and base.
Yeah, yeah,
This guy's gonna eat this and base.
yeah, and
So
base
you don't have
or
any
do
reason to
drag.
be bot. Well, he can't do
Yeah,
dragon.
yeah.
He's too low. But because you don't
I
have
don't
any
know.
reason to be
These
bot.
people are psychopaths. You never know. You never know. They're like crazy. I don't
Right.
know.
So he could do dragon. Okay, I'll give you that. He could
Yeah.
go to dragon. So you should path. You
But
know
maybe
you're
maybe
never going bot. This wave is
no.
never
No.
there.
Yep.
So you
Yep.
should at the very least go here because you can
Yeah.
always go bot afterwards, and then you can either back up kindred. You could look top.
Yeah. Yeah.
But more importantly, well, I think the thing you should recognize here is you can't make it to their bot jungle to get information
Yeah.
on their jungler,
Yep.
but you can get a ward on this top crab. You have free time
Yeah.
to see their
Yep.
jungle
That's
kind
true.
of thing. So I would have just
Mm.
pathed mid here and then put one ward here, maybe like another ward here. And this is a
Yeah.
perfect timing because you're on the map before your 80 carry. You know when you said
Yeah.
I like to go in and get vision while there's nothing
Yeah.
happening? This is the perfect
Yeah.
time to do that. You could literally sprint into here if you wanted.
Yep.
So that's like a missed opportunity, I would say. Let's see.
Mm.
Shift one. Other than that, perfect so far. Everything's great. I see no issues. You played that fight really well. You baited them to fight you instead of moving to their team that was fighting over here. So that was
Mhm.
like exactly what you want to be doing on support. I like everything so far. Other than
I
this
go
one
here because I
mistake.
see Ash. I saw that she.
Imagine if
And
you
I,
see. Sorry. Let's. How do I
Gwen.
toggle? Yeah. Imagine if you put a word here. You put a word on Gromp. You know that he's not on Gromp. You would have information that Gwen is gone, like instantly.
Yeah. I mean, I guess we see Gwen now.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Ward. Yeah, we give this because Zoe had recalled. I think.
Mm-hmm. Now, if I'm Ezreal Karma, I'm stressed. I'm like, we didn't break bot tower. It's 12 minutes.
Yeah.
We're losing 2v2 to Sona, Ashe. We're getting out
Yeah.
sustained.
I could have dodged that ult. I controlled that, but we just heal up because we're fucking kind of fed Sona. Oh.
Yeah, you're monster fed. You're already more HP than Ezreal.
Yeah, like, I was 1 HP, literally, and like now half HP. Yeah.
Ooh,
Ooh.
huge missed opportunity.
What?
You see Gwen.
Yeah.
Ezreal
could've
wants to
gone it.
base. You should
Mhm.
stop him from basing now because now you're
Yeah,
ultimate
that's
up. You should not let him
right.
base. You should keep him locked in the
fair.
situation and then get plates. This is how you win the matchup. But you let him base for free.
Yeah, yeah, okay, okay.
You could literally just start W keying him here, even if they hit you with everything. His ult's down, and so you'll basically make him back up to tower, and then you guys get to push this next wave, and he misses 2 plates. But he bases on
Okay.
cannon too, so he gets the perfect back timer.
That's fair. That's my bad, yeah. That's a good call.
Yeah, he gets part of this wave, and then you guys miss 2 plates. See, look, he doesn't miss any of the wave. So it's like you played the initial part of absorbing their pressure and
Yeah,
like,
they get-
out-sustaining them perfect, but the result was he misses nothing and kills your tower.
Yeah.
If you stopped his base, he wouldn't have had the opportunity to take the tower. And then off of this wave, when you're back, you can actually kill him with Ashe ults.
I guess I was a little afraid that they were like one-shot me. I don't know.
Oh, before? To stop their base?
Yeah. I feel like I probably would have, but I was just afraid that like I don't know what bush he's backing in, and he can just W E auto Q or some shit out. With
So-
combined with like a RQ and just like one shot.
I would say that's a good point. He can one-shot
I
you if he comes from
think
far.
headaches, I don't trust my reaction time if I'm being frank. So I don't trust myself to W fast enough to like. I probably if I press W obviously in time like I obviously won't die, but like I don't trust. If they land all that stuff in sync.
So let's see
yeah.
this. Oh wait, whoops. Why did I do that? Shift 1. So the way that you think. Oh, why does it keep panning to Gwen? The way that you can stop his base, because I agree. If they're both in fog, you don't trust yourself to W them. You know that's fair. However, there's a way that you can think about this situation that will help you in the future of like how you can think about stopping their base if they have the potential to one-shot you, right? So in order for them to one-shot you, what needs to happen? Karma needs to press RQ. Ezreal needs to press WEQ, right? has to be both of their abilities for you to die. You can't die to one of them. It's both of them, yeah? Or sorry, you there?
Yeah. Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Sorry, it was cutting out. But you need to get hit by both of their spells to die, right?
Yeah.
So what you should do, because this guy most likely wants to base, and this guy probably is going to get the wave in, is
Yeah.
you just stay here and think of Karma as just this tether that's going to basically stand in between you guys. But you want to match the max range of Ezreal. You don't care about Karma hitting you with Mantra Q. You care about Ezreal hitting you with his shit, because he's the one that wants to base and spend his money. So you can effectively just like ignore
So
the
I
Karma
need the. Okay.
and just keep vision of Ezreal. Like if he walks to here, you walk to like here or like here. You just want to see him, because then he's less incentivized to just do this and press B. Like even if you don't actually run at him and just W key both of them right now because you don't want to risk dying, you at the very least could keep this range. This range right here, you want to keep this exactly the
Really
same.
quickly. Okay, so the reason you say that is because I can eat the Karma RQ, but as long as I can like dodge Ezreal's turn, it's chill.
Yes, you can tank one of them.
Okay, I have never thought of it that way. I always try to tether myself to the person who's closest to me, but that's actually pretty smart. I've never thought of that actually. Of tethering myself to the person who like has to land the final blow or like oh wow, damn. Okay, wow, that's a very interesting way of thinking about it.
Right. Because if Karma is stopping you on her
Yeah,
own, it doesn't matter.
I can eat her shit, but as long as I dodge Ezreal shit and I just focus all of my brain power on dodging his shit, then it's chill.
Exactly. You're just
Okay,
basically,
okay.
this guy is irrelevant. He doesn't matter.
Wow, wow. Wow. I've never thought of it that way.
Hell yeah. Okay,
That's
cool.
hmm.
So perfect range, perfect spacing. Keep going. Exact same thing. Exact same distance. You'd still see him. You'd still see him. You'd see him walk into
Hey,
the
wow.
bush. And then you just hit this Karma.
Okay.
Because
Damn.
now Ezreal's too far away. At this point, Ezreal broke the tether first. Ezreal went here.
Um,
And you would be here. So you would just hit Karma for free. And then she
Ooh,
maybe
okay.
RWs you. But either way, you're stopping his base. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
But look at the difference. Look how far desync they are. Instead of it, I don't know why it pans my camera every time I do that. But instead
So
of
what
it,
if they, what do I do if they hug each other?
then you're making them hug each other. That's the
Okay.
goal. You're making them walk
But
back
that gives
together.
me a free ult. Hey, if
Exactly.
they're hugging each other,
Exactly.
free ult.
Exactly.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, okay, wow. Yeah, I've never thought I don't know. Maybe this is a bad habit that I picked up just like by intuitively playing Enchanter. I just try to tether myself to like the closest person.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad that makes sense. Like, because that's like
Yeah, yeah.
exactly what you were missing in that one sequence.
Because I'm tanky enough to like obviously take all of Karma's bullshit, but like
But not as
as long as yeah. As long as
he's
I can
fucked up.
eat out of like this shit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
that small
Yeah.
difference basically
Wow, now they're
like
up
made
gold.
or break made or broke the
Yeah,
line.
now they're up gold, which is crazy because if you press tab, like mid is giga ahead.
Uh-huh.
Jungle, if you like click Kindred, I think she has like probably plus 4+ marks now. Yeah, she has 4 marks. She's like at her power spike, right?
Yeah.
She probably has her 1.5 items or some shit. I don't know.
So if you just
I,
use your body there, right? What would have been
yeah,
different? Kindred is bot lane now, and all your
yeah.
ults are up. So either
And they're like pressured, and they're like, ah, shit, jungler's
yeah.
here.
So now you could
You
take the
probably
full tower.
dive
You
them.
would have been able to kill the tower with Kindred here.
Yeah, we can take the tower slash dive them. Yeah.
Exactly, because it's 14 minutes. So if you stopped his base, you either take the full bot tower, or you take 2 plates, and then you can
Wow.
choose to stay or you get to base. But either way, your tower is protected, and your jungler gets to do something with his 4 marks. Like if you fight 3v3 bottom right now and Ezreal didn't base,
Yeah.
you win.
Mhm. Yeah, so even though I feel like we're ahead, like I'm feeling like like if I'm putting myself at 1430, Peach and Goma, level 8 Sona,
Yeah,
POV, I feel very strong, but we're down gold.
exactly.
I guess it's probably top lane though. I'm assuming.
And Kindred
Yeah.
used her timer to clear down to bot to get a play, which should have been bot tower and bot mark,
Yeah.
and then you guys could go mid. Now they're mid at the same time, and the enemy team already did Herald. So it sucks.
Yeah.
It's fucked now.
Yeah.
Just from that one play. Now Kindred's just forcing, like, you see how much worse this looks? He still wants to get
Yeah.
the mark. He's like too low to actually get it. He doesn't even get it. Now the game is in a hard spot for you guys. I wouldn't say it's like you lose, but you lost your advantage.
Yeah, okay. I'm pinging his bounty. Like, we gotta get it. Oh, yeah. I think we fucked up here.
Let's go back.
I wanted a war dragon, that's why I pathed that way. And I'm like, oh, we're fighting? What the fuck?
I would say the only thing that you could have done, like obviously your team's just fighting for no reason, but you should
Yeah.
hold your ulti because Kindred's gonna ult himself. Like your ulti
Oh,
isn't
my-
gonna stop him from ulting.
Okay, I guess I didn't. Fuck. I know, as ridiculous as it sounds, I guess I didn't trust. I feel like he wouldn't have noticed, like, how much burst. And, like, okay, like, he did it, like, literally last second. I don't know. I was like, if this guy gets a Q off, I'll get that Q off.
Well, let's go back.
Yeah, that's
Does
fair.
he die? If he doesn't ult, does your ulti save him from dying? Well, let's
I don't
ask
think so.
because Gwen is still gonna kill him, right?
Yeah, yeah,
So holding your ulti here for when Zoe actually
Yeah.
gets here
Sure,
and when Aatrox is actually here could be the catalyst that turns the situation. Imagine if you're standing on top of Kindred, boom, Gwen no W, you 3-man ult them here into
Yeah, yeah.
Zoe. They're
Fuck
dead.
yeah.
They're all dead.
Okay, I'll be honest. I didn't even think that she would, like, ult in time.
Well, then he's just dead. But either way, you'd rather
Yeah.
save it, right?
Fair, fair, fair.
Because it doesn't change the situation by
If we
ulting him.
ulted here, I think we could have chased him down.
Yeah,
before,
imagine if
like-
you had all three of these guys die. If all three of these guys are dead right now, you guys get Dragon or you get mid tower. You get this tier 1. And this whole
Yeah.
time you're on a timer because look at this.
Yeah.
So the situation was them overforcing on your team and like you had flash and ulti and you could have set your team up better.
Yeah. That's fair.
'Cause it's just like now it just feels really bad. They already cheated the mid wave, so you guys can't even take the tower off of killing them. You
Yep.
just lost 2 towers for nothing and didn't
Yep.
get Dragon. Which I'd say both of these are not your faults, both situations, but you could have changed both of them.
Yeah, I could have influenced it better.
And then also here, this one's a little bit like harder to recognize, but I would just say Echo like has flash. Or no, he doesn't have flash, but Echo has Hail Blades and can one-shot your Ashe, and he's too low to survive Echo damage. So instead of sitting on top of these guys, as soon as you see Echo here, I would run on top of your Ashe.
That's fair.
Just run on top of your Ashe, W him, and then charge your power cord. And then Echo can't do this. Because like these
Yeah.
guys will never die to Yasuo, ever.
Yeah, yeah.
But this guy will get one shot. And also, the number one importance is get this wave in base, because he's too low to fight Dragon. So prioritizing making sure that you guys can get this wave is more valuable than helping your team over here.
Yeah, yeah.
Because now it's just like, well, we're just screwed. 80 carry's dead. We're staying on the map. You're so strong, but you can't actually do anything from the situations that your team's in. Like, you guys want to
Yeah.
fight drag, but your 80 carry's dead. We're just staring at them and not basing. We're so strong, we still even one-shot Karma. Like, it's still winnable.
Yeah, even though we're winning bot, we lost 2 dragons.
Yeah, you lost 2 dragons, and then you guys matched the mid. You lost mid tower, and you lost a mid tier 2,
Bot.
and you lost the mid wave, and you
tier
didn't kill
2.
this tower, and you got dragon late, and Kindred missed a mark. So it's like
Yeah.
4,000 gold, or like 3,000 gold that was missed. And look at how strong you guys are still. So it's like, if that sequence, those 2 sequences went a little differently, you would feel like this game's free, and you can't lose.
Yeah. Oh god.
Also, here when you're just base. Let your team die. Like, what are you going to do?
Yeah.
Press W one time. Alright. He died. Your team's losing this. What should you do? What's the objectives to take right now?
Nothing.
One
Can't
thing
bear.
you can take. There's just one. There's 2 dead, so it's this guy, and this guy. All right, well, I'll just tell you. This guy, you can't take tower in his face. He's going to press Q on the wave. But you can run at Gwen with this guy and push her out so that your team can take this mid tower.
Mm.
That's the only thing that I would recognize. Like, as soon as we get these kills, okay, they inted. Let's take mid tower and base. So do you beeline there? Yeah, you do. You follow your jungler. You put wards in there. This is exactly what I just told you should happen.
Yeah, we got a ward for Baron because it's gonna spawn at 20, and like we want to see. And I think we also saw that blue buff is spawning. What?
We're overstaying. We're hella overstaying.
Hmm.
Look at this.
Okay, yeah, I guess we're greeting for a blue buff here.
Because look at their team. This guy's basing, but everybody else is on the map and ready to play.
Spawning,
Arguably not Yasuo, but you guys have to base eventually, right?
Mm-hmm.
And if you look at these waves here, someone's eventually going to have to go top to catch this wave.
Yeah.
So that means you guys staying here means that when you guys answer top after basing and you base, you're going to lose mid push and you're going to lose all this. Everything topside is theirs because you guys stay for this tower.
Yep.
So I think like you don't have control over what your team does. But after you guys kill the Herald, instead of positioning like this, just be over here and just backping your team. Like if they still int without you, whatever. But just so you know, like this is what should happen. Hella overstay here. If I see this from red team, I'm like, what the fuck are they doing? If I see this, I'm like, wow, they're griefing. It's like we can't even get the tower. We overstay. We're sitting on 1k gold on AD. Someone needs to get this top wave eventually. They're grouping mid now. You guys end up just killing them solo queue. But
yeah,
it was not good to stay. Does it make sense why?
Yeah, I guess. Okay, so this is, I think, something I struggle with. Sometimes, like, I see there's something spawning, like, red buff post 20 minutes, which is, or, sorry, blue buff or red buff, whatever. And I'll be like, I feel like we can still get this. And I feel like I haven't, I guess, put 2 and 2 together, but, like, I guess your sequence of fence, that the way you illustrated it, where, like, we're delayed on back timings. They're back on the map after either respawning or recalling. And so they've spent their gold and whatnot. Gwen is really strong. Look at her items. That'll one-shot me, probably. Even though I have Seraphs, it'll still probably one-shot me if I don't get my W, like, power cord off.
Right.
I don't know. I guess I saw that Mark as well. I was like, I feel like we can just one-shot and just recall.
So what's wrong with this picture right here, other than like obviously like you didn't base, but in terms of like your guys' setup, what's the issue with this?
We're dragging them to Baron as well, by the way. We're dragging them towards Baron, so whenever we do inevitably recall, we've already baited them into Baron, so they're like, alright, let's just take Baron. It's gonna take them 30 seconds to get back to Baron anyways to contest it if they want to, by the way. And it's like Gwen, right? So Gwen can just like one-shot that shit.
Exactly. They have really good Baron threat.
Yeah, I guess we're like baiting them. Maybe if there's red buff spawning, maybe we can do that one. But we're dragging them to Baron. So, yeah.
So, in recap, what we should have done instead here is pushing out Gwen and dropping the wards here is perfect. But then you just base. Because you don't have any pink wards or any wards. So if you stay, you can't actually
I never buy
control.
pink wards. Am I a bad guy? I don't buy pink wards.
I would say you don't have to ever, except for when Baron's up.
Baron's okay.
Yeah, I think I need one
do that for Barons. I do that for Barons, but I like almost never buy it during lane phase. I feel like maybe I should, but I feel like gold is just too valuable on Enchanter. Yes. Where like a control word is worth like 75 gold versus a gank. I guess if you get 1 kill with the assist, it's like 450 gold, right? So I guess like if you can get that much value.
Think of control wards like the name control ward.
Yeah,
you need to hold control over wherever you put it down. You're gonna fight over it because they can see it. So most of the time, you only place control wards in areas that you're gonna fight over and protect. And in early game, enchanters aren't doing that. Enchanters are gonna throw a Q at you, and you're gonna kill the ward in their face. So that's why fair. Pink wards are not as valuable for enchanters. But later on, when your team's grouping and the objectives matter more, fighting over vision is a lot easier, and you're like level 10 with ulti and archangels. Like you actually can do something more meaningful over your vision. Whereas like
Okay,
early
okay.
game, it doesn't really
That's
matter.
fair. That's fair.
Yeah, you should have based here because if you were on the map, you would have already been in base. You're walking out of base right now. You're like here. Their
Mhm.
team is going to show to get this wave. And if your team's staying and just tries to go for this blue buff, by the time their team is there to fight, you're already back on the map with all your wards, like ready to go.
Can you press O
Yeah.
real quick? And then X to see the goal? Okay, I don't know. I feel like I have a decent amount of, like, I don't have that much gold I guess I can buy an Amp Tome.
It's
And then
just
I guess
to
I can
refresh
refill
your
the
wards. Yeah, refresh your
refresh.
wards and buy. I would buy 2 pinks at this point because you're going to be so far away from your next item completing that you're not going to finish it before the next team fight. So this is where
Mhm.
you would buy pinks. This is like the perfect time to buy 2. Like
Yeah.
I wouldn't buy
I guess,
any until this point.
yeah.
'Cause you can't buy anything else. Like you could maybe buy, I don't know, like Amp Tome and wait the gold for 1 pink ward, but the value of like the 10 AP isn't as valuable as like denying vision and holding control because that's how you're gonna win the game. Is like fighting over your control and your vision.
I guess like at this point, like because I'm sitting on like so little gold and like we already have established vision where like where else do I need to put wards? I don't need to really put wards bot side. I guess like for blue buff, I don't know.
Well, the
For
way that
our
you
blue
think
buff,
about it is if you guys were to pull Baron or you guys were to keep playing on the map here, you
yeah.
just want to have a full set of wards. Kind of similar to how when you're ahead of tempo, you just like dropping vision and then basing and having a full set of wards. This is just an
Yeah.
opportunity to do that. Because any play
Okay.
that would happen, you're not going to add value to this tower dying. It's not dying no matter what you do. So you might as well base. Because even if you don't do anything with the wards, you'd rather just be full HP in fog. You swept on the way here, you cleared their wards, and you have 3. So you're ready to follow up on the next play. But let's say your team wants to stay and they want to hit this top tower. And while you're killing the top tower, Karma sweeps all your wards. And now your team kills the top tower. They're ready to go into jungle, put some wards down, or they're ready to, like, I don't know, start Baron. You have no wards this whole time. And you want to be there
Mm.
with your team to protect them while they're making a play. So that
Yeah.
recall timing here just allows you to basically push out Gwen, drop your wards, and make it so she can't defend this tower. And then you base, and now you're ready to go for the next, like, a minute and a half without having to recall.
Okay.
That's why it's important. It's not like I need the wards for a specific play. It's just like if you're playing support without any wards, you're going to have to base soon. So you might as well base while you can, like before you have to do anything.
Mm.
But most of the time after 20 minutes, if a support is completely out of wards, they will just press B, like no matter what happens. If you watch competitive, a lot of supports will fuck up and waste their wards, and teams will just give setups because
Do
their
that
support
too.
doesn't have any wards.
I recall a decent amount as well. I feel like maybe that's a bad habit, and maybe I need to group more with my team. So I feel like I've started like trying to stay group. Like I feel like these guys are gonna get caught by some dumbass shit, like some, um, like maybe Gwen like jumps over a wall and starts like R-ing and just like slowing them to oblivion,
Hmm.
and they somehow just like kill themselves. Or Echo comes out of fog with like his W, and they just get caught.
Yeah,
Um.
that could happen.
I saw that. Okay, so like I stayed. I think initially because like, oh, we can get the tier 1 mid, and they spawned their herald. So I don't want them to like make a play with the herald. Like maybe they use it to knock someone up and kill
Right,
them. I don't know. And then we lose Baron because like Baron's about to spawn. I don't
right.
know. Like what happens here? Yeah, yeah. So tier 1's up. I think yeah, herald. This guy like drops herald. I don't know if anyone's protecting it. I guess I stay to see. I
So
don't know.
let's do a little assessment real quick. These guys are
Okay,
dead. This
sure.
guy's showing here. This guy's
Mhm.
showing here. If you were tracking TPs, you'd know that they don't have TPs. But let's just say they have TP. So at most, 3 people can be here. What I would do as
Mm.
support is with my jungler, I'm going to push out this Gwen.
Mm.
Then I'm going to sit in this bush while my team kills the tower. And I'm going to press B while they're killing the tower. So that as soon as
Right.
the tower dies, I know they're safe. I'm going to recall. This next wave is never something that we should stay for. And if my team
Mhm.
stays for the wave, I'm like half HP. Like I don't really do much. Like I guess I could press W, but it's more valuable for me to base and get my wards. So you just protect them by basing here. If there's a fight over this tower, you're there to protect them. If there's no fight, you just let your base finish.
Yep. Okay.
Cool. Yeah, let's see what ends up happening because you guys don't know this. So we overstay for this. Our top wave's bad. They kill themselves. Ah.
Yeah, this is where Gwen goes crazy. She just jumps over the wall. So,
Mhm.
yeah. She goes onto like Zoe's like R, like where she's gonna pop back.
Imagine if you had already based and you just put a ward over the wall.
Mm.
You guys don't see Gwen until here when she's
Yeah,
on
we
top of
pushed
all of
her
it.
out and she just wrapped around and like did this.
Like imagine if you guys saw Gwen doing this. So this is also kind of like bad because you guys are chasing into their control. But even just warding over the wall for your team here, because the way that you guys lose is if
Yeah,
Gwen
I
gets
don't
on
have a
top of you
word.
guys.
Yeah,
Yeah, you have no vision because you didn't base earlier. So you'd be
I
able to
probably would
be
have boarded over the wall as well. I probably like hugged the wall. I'm like, I probably like touched the wall. I'm like, wait, I don't have a ward,
yeah.
and then we get fucked.
Yeah, then you guys get ace, right? It's because
Probably what happened this game. Like I don't remember exactly because I think this was a couple days ago. That's probably what happened.
yeah,
Look,
you
I
guys didn't use a
walked
ward.
towards. Yeah, I didn't have a word to
You
use.
don't have one because you didn't base.
Then we get knocked up in the fucking Kindred R. I
Yeah,
ult
and then
him,
now
but we
it's
still
like
just.
you guys are just dead.
Dude, okay, but like, what the fuck is Gwen?
Well,
Who
Gwen
else
is
can make that play?
Gwen is god tier against these
I
four
guess,
champions.
but we're not even melee. I feel like she's good into like melees. No, is she good into range?
She's broken against like
People with no
people with
dashes.
low CC, I would say.
Oh, low C. Okay, fair.
Because your guys' CC is fake because it's ranged, so she can just
Yeah.
W it, and no one's like
Fuck
tanky enough to
that.
like
What
lock
the
her down.
fuck? I hate that. Okay, it's Gwen plus like Yasuo. If you saw, Yasuo used Wind Wall as well, and so I couldn't get the R I wanted.
Yeah, you couldn't get the Gwen. And Kindred missed her ulti on saving Zoe, so she
Yeah,
just
same.
literally lets like she doesn't get any value out of the Kindred ulti.
Except us not being able to kill Gwen. Funnily
Yeah,
enough.
exactly. That's how you avoid situations like this. If you were to base.
Kindred, oh god damn it. See, I didn't trust the Kindred to like save themselves at that mid R tier 1 mid. I
This
don't
is
know.
where you can really take control of the game as Sona, you know, like base here.
Yeah.
Or I guess even here you can backping this guy, or if you were based earlier, you'd probably be around here instead of where you
Yeah.
were. You would just sprint here and put a ward down. You'd slow this guy. You could even ult him. Like if you're here from basing, this guy's dead without Gwen even getting to play the game. You know?
I just feel like Gwen will one shot them. Gwen, if I'm not basing at this point, Gwen will somehow just get on them and just kill them all.
Yeah.
She
so
didn't base.
No
Or,
W
okay.
Gwen. So now we walk down. We face track the bush with Kindred. This one right here. You know,
She
Gwen's
bases
not
here.
here.
Gwen bases here. Right? Where did she base? She bases here. Wow. Damn, that's so sad. That's so sad. If she didn't have Shadow Flame, maybe we win.
Yeah, I mean, Gwen is just going to be OP at this specifically, right? When you guys are walking into where you don't have vision, she gets to start on you guys before having to burn her W. So you guys can't kill her when she goes in.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
so
like the win condition for Gwen. If you guys see her the whole time and you're throwing shit at her, she has to burn her W before she's killing you.
Very true.
Then you just kill her with your ulti, because she doesn't have merch rate.
So crazy. That's so crazy. One word would have changed everything.
Yeah. Isn't it crazy like how important it is to just base and like just not make
Honestly, well played to her. She caught the Zoe at like a perfect time.
Yeah.
Well played to her. Goddamn.
But look at it from her POV.
It's kind of obvious.
Like she wants to base. Oh shit, we have to get this wave. Enemy team should recall. I'm gonna recall match their base. Oh shit, they're staying. Okay. Let's see what I can do here. They're gonna take my blue buff. Alright, I'll go through bottom. Oh, their whole team's chasing into me and they have no wards here. Like, this guy got the freest play of his life. He didn't do anything.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, you would make this play on Gwen. I would make this play on Gwen.
Yeah, that's fair. Damn.
He didn't even play it well. Like, he missed this Q on Kindred. And then he dashed into melee range of Aatrox. Aatrox could have killed him, but he went for Yasuo. Like, Gwen is dead here.
Yeah.
Bro, Aatrox QE'd the Yasuo.
Yep.
Instead of the Gwen that can't move. Like, she has no E for 9 seconds. She's dead. He W's the wind wall too. Ooh, that's rough. But yeah, Gwen is just dead. But that's what I mean by like support. It's just really important that you set your team up well and like
I
be
feel
where
like
you
my
need to
team
be.
always chases into no vision, and I drop so many wards trying to aid them into chasing. Does that make any sense? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
I'm sure
I know what
you've
you
run
mean.
into that. So what do? I feel like I'm backing so much, like actually. And this might have been like one of the games where I'm like, no, I'm not gonna back. I'm staying with my team.
Right. I mean, in this case, it's just having the
But,
foresight to
but I
realize
feel
you
like I
can't do
just be
anything if
like
you stay.
every 200 gold. I want my
Yes.
blasting one eventually for my fucking disgusting item of a dumb core.
Yeah, I mean that's just support right now, right? Where you just have to
Oh
base
god,
a
it's
lot.
so
After
sad.
after
And
like
it's
20
such, yeah,
minutes,
yeah,
you're
yeah.
perma basing.
It's so
But like
stupid.
you win a team fight because you just have perfect vision and you avoid that situation where Gwen aces your team, and then you get Baron and you have 2 items. You know, like so it's a
I
lot of
guess.
just like in this situation, in this like 20-minute kind of window, it's all about just vision is everything. So you're gonna have to base a lot until there's a team fight, and then that team fight's usually gonna give you enough gold to like get your items.
Alright, back to basing every 3 seconds. Now she has death cap almost. Oh my god, and now
Yeah,
it's
now the
just
game's
cooked.
cooked, and you guys.
I mean that play like actually just lost us the game. I
So
felt that. I felt it in my bones. I was like, okay, we lost.
yeah, you guys are fucked. And the reason why you're fucked is because neither team can face check Vision without dying. They can't face check
We
Zoe
can't,
Bubble Ash
we can't
Arrow.
side lane against Yasuo as well.
Yes, no one can
Nope.
side. Nobody on your team can face check their team. You don't have a tank that can do that for you, right?
It
So
feels so bad.
that's why you have to be on the map before them when you play support as an enchanter. You always have to have your vision down, be ready to go before they're even here. Like if they're here, you need to already be in river, already have this warded, already have this swept for you to be able to feel like you can play the game. If it's like this, where you're coming second to a play, you feel useless. You're like, wow, anyone that goes in just dies. We face check, we lose the game. I literally, you walked towards the bush and your AD carry just got one shot
Yeah.
by 1 in 5 echo. Like that's just how it is, right? Both champs are squishy. Which is literally just a result of you guys, but also you not basing earlier and like setting up the plays beforehand. Yeah, let's take a look. Yeah, at this point, your team has the right idea. Your Ashe just has to use Hawk Shot. That's like the saving grace in the situation. Ashe hawks this bush instead of face checking. You should also insta ult this guy before he has an opportunity to like get on top of your Ashe because he's gonna go through.
Yeah, I
You.
don't think I registered. I don't think I registered in time.
Like imagine
Oh
if you
shit.
press R right here.
I didn't even see. Did he do the W animation play out of the bush? I don't
He
think
did
I
it in the bush.
even-
He did it in the bush.
Oh fuck.
So you don't know that he's Wing, but like you guys
I
should
mean,
definitely ult and kill him.
I'm so bad. I'm so bad. Yeah. I'm so stupid. Okay, I'll be honest.
Ultimate.
I'm really rusty on Sona. I've been just spamming a fuck ton of Nami, so I like low key forget. Oh wait, I should probably like either ult him or W auto him, but I don't do either one of those things.
Yeah, it's rough. I
That's
mean,
just like me being a little rusty off of Sona. See, look at my build. I'm using last season build anyways. I'm like clearly like oh yeah. This is just me
Yeah, you guys
knowledge
are-
gap.
yeah.
Yeah.
And you lose Baron, then Gwen goes top. Now they have Baron, and you guys pretty much lose. Like, there's nothing to
Yeah,
do.
we just run this.
Does that make sense though?
Yeah, it sucks.